We have the little bear to go
I
when
do
he come
too.
in. Y'all know we be talking. Hey, y'all.
Hi. Hey, we're here.
Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Happy
Let me turn my
Wednesday.
chair this way
I
so I
know,
can
I'm going
talk
to
to
turn
y'all.
mine. That's
You're
right.
watching Get Down and Dirty Talking Art on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. We're streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and of
Facebook
course,
Live.
Facebook. Duh.
Facebook Live, and yes. Down and Dirty Talking Art.
That's right.
Yes. And I'm Debbie LaPrette, the artist, and this is Calibri, my
Calibri
host.
the artist.
Calibri the artist, and we have our amazing guests.
Yes, Miss Alice Smith.
Oh, we're so excited to have her. We're just getting a little background check about what she's all about. Look at
Going
that.
through everything. I just have to say, of course, I'm excited for you to be on. First of all, I didn't know that she was a guest. I've been kind of AWOL.
Yes, right. She's been.
Debbie has been amazing because she really has been holding down the fort. So she's just been in charge of rounding up the guests. I just been like, whatever, I'm gonna show up. And
She took a little
I
sabbatical.
didn't know who was coming on. And then you post, oh my God, she was like, is somebody coming on? And she's an author and she's this. I'm like, okay, well, that's real interesting. And it's Alice. And I feel like the universe connects us in all of these weird ways.
It does.
Well, I'll let you tell it.
That's right.
We go back.
Tell our story.
You guys know each other from before?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
So
Actually, Artist Village.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the Artist Village.
that's so cool.
That's
so
coincidence too. I'm just now thinking that
She
too.
was the artist and she did caricatures.
Right, she talked about her characters.
And so every year, I think it was doing the natural hair, I think. And I would go and I got mine and I just loved it. And it was like, when you see a reflection of yourself that's not yourself, that's not a picture, but you know it's you because of different
it is. It kind
features she would pick up.
Yeah.
And I loved it. And it got destroyed on my vision board.
Oh.
So, all of them did. But they're in my mind.
Okay.
So then I always stayed connected to her on Facebook. I would always just follow her, like, okay, we're gonna do this. I need to get in your room and paint. I just want the room and just some low light candles and just let me go at it. Because I didn't consider myself.
Oh, we got a caller.
Oh my! How you gonna ignore our caller?
Oh my God! I'm sorry. We're busy talking. Oh my God.
No, but
you can call back.
I would say because she would come. It got to be like I knew I was gonna see Miss Alice. It got to be like a routine, like each year. And she like, you know what time it is? My annual portrait.
I love it.
You know, but you actually I always kept you as like motivation. With artistry, you know, just that note, you would be like, do you rent out your studio? Just that I want to be in. I just want to sip my wine. I want to paint. I want the experience. And that always stuck with me. Like that's the reason why I have that house. You didn't know because you didn't know who she was. But I would say that. I'm like, you know, who's this lady? She would always say, I just want the experience. I don't want to give people the experience. So now I have this like Suge Avery type house.
Your whole house.
And I want people to come in and just paint and put on their caftans and hair wraps and paint.
That's right.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
You need to make that happen.
Well, it's happening. It's happening. It's because of you. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's so cool. But
enough about me. I want to talk about it because it's like we're both growing and moving. Because you're right here with me.
I know, right? I know it's a long story. I mean, it's been years. My son is 14.
Yes.
So it's been well over 17, 18 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Long time.
Wow. And if we had our caller, if they want to call back, we're sorry.
Sorry they hung up.
We're just busy, just having a good old time. So
tell us about Alice Smith.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What is there to know? I am the living Alice in Wonderland, that's for sure.
What does that mean? What
does that mean?
Well, you know the story, Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
She goes off, you know, because she's having some stuff going on, but she just kind of dips off and she finds this whole world and she's really in control, but it feels like she's not in control.
Okay.
So
that's my life.
It's like taking ownership of your destiny.
Right.
And a lot of things can happen and you open yourself once you make all of these connections, and those doors just keep opening. And I just kind of deem myself like that. The one version with Whoopi Goldberg in it,
Mhm.
I haven't
That,
seen that.
oh, you have to. There's so many life's nuggets. And me and my sister, when you met, we would watch that one summer, like at least once a week.
Mhm.
That's how powerful the story and the nuggets were, because you need those things along the way in this life.
Mhm.
And it's those little things that help you and guide you.
Mhm.
And it just happened to be Alice in Wonderland. I never liked the story growing up. I never read the book,
Really?
never read,
Oh.
because I was teased, oh,
Okay.
Alice in
Oh.
Wonderland. So I never, but I got my name from my grandmother,
Mhm.
and I love it.
Mhm.
I added Miss to it because when you're
I
getting on
like that.
stage, everybody's like, "What's your stage name?" I'm like, I don't
Alice
have one,
Smith.
because I was signed to open mic,
Mhm.
Alice Smith, and they were
Mhm.
like, "What's your stage?" I was like, just put Miss Alice."
I like that.
And then it began Miss Alice. And then once my grandmother passed, I loved it because they called her Miss Alice. So I got to take that from her.
I like
That's
that.
beautiful.
I like that.
But
That's
other than
beautiful.
that, I started writing very early. And like I said, just things just unfolded. I
Mhm.
worked with Papa Duck from
So tell us
2016.
who he is.
Papa Duck, he
Now that's somebody I
is,
didn't know.
he's a native Detroiter,
Okay.
Mhm.
awesome writer, awesome producer. He was a rapper. He did a video shop where they had local talent, and he would, videotape them. And he was like one of a kind.
Mhm.
So, and he's my cousin.
Okay.
Well, we
For-
might have to have him on the air.
yes, you do,
We-
because actually he's turning some of his plays to film.
Okay.
That's so cool.
And he's just an awesome writer. And so um it's some personal stuff that kind of got along in that. We'll save that for another
okay,
chit chat.
okay, okay.
But he was in a play. And
Mhm.
so he would come over and I said, "Well, why don't you do your own play?" And he said, "Well, what am I gonna write about?" I said, "Just sit down and I'll just put the recorder on." So I actually transcribed all of his plays and we put them on. We put 4 stage plays on in 1 year. It was
Oh my
crazy.
God,
It
I
where
was
did
saw
you
that
put
on your
them
resume
at?
because I'm looking at it. I'm like, all of these is
4
2016,
stage
2016,
plays
2016.
in 1 year.
That's a lot.
And I mean, they were phenomenal. From his biop, he did a biop of stage play, Mama's Boy, The Makings of a Man. The
Wow.
Mailman, we did 1 and 2. We had
Mm.
2 versions.
Mm.
And then Cloud 9, which is about his uncle who went from rags to riches
Mhm.
during the epidemic of the drugs in the inner city.
And you know what I love about these are really, they sound very interesting.
They're
Like
very raw.
you
Actually, our
just talk,
plays was rated R.
well, not even just that, but I mean just the content. It's
Yes.
not the traditional love stories, but it's a story. It's real stories.
Right,
It's stories
right,
that
right.
really happen to people, that people really go through. But if you go through these type of things, you don't always see that represented.
Correct, because most
Um,
of most of the stage plays, especially in Detroit,
mhm,
are religious
mhm,
and
Really? I didn't know that.
churchy
mhm.
with a
Or over
um,
the top.
yeah.
Oh.
He cheated on me with my mama and my grandma.
Yeah.
What I would
Oh,
like,
no, no, no,
It's just
no, no,
exactly.
no. You
that's
know,
not my story.
Exactly. So I thought he was one of a kind. His
Mhm,
genre was, the rated R. I mean, with the language, we had some nudity, so it
mhm,
was really adult, and it brought in the masculine energy
mhm,
because men don't go to plays that
no,
much.
no,
mhm.
no,
They'll
no,
go
no.
with their wife, kind of nudge
Mhm.
them, but these plays were like very
Oh, we
masculine.
got a caller.
Oh, there
All
caller. Hey,
right.
caller.
Hello.
You watch it get down and dirty talking our who we talking to?
Hello. We can't hear anybody. What did they do?
Hello.
Hello, is anyone there?
Who is this?
Hello, is anyone there?
Yeah, we're here.
Yes.
Hello, ladies. How are you this evening?
This is somebody playing.
Very
This
good.
you.
No. Who's this?
Forgive me, but your voice sound like a radio voice. Who are we speaking with?
Uh,
This is Bill.
okay, so
Turned it up. We can hear.
Mary White.
I know. You're like, talk to
You
us.
got the
voice is
smooth
beautiful.
voice.
Do you have a question for Miss Alice?
We can't hear him. Hey guys.
All right. Well, we'll try you back. Call us back. But okay, so what was the response from those plays?
Overwhelming.
Okay. What about
Um,
for males?
Overwhelming. They loved it. They felt it was very relatable. Very, they could resonate with the storyline and everything. So it was
Where did you guys have
awesome.
your plays at?
The Senate Theater.
Where's
Where's
that at?
that?
That is on Livernois, I want to say.
Mhm.
It's
Senate.
it's also a historic theater.
Oh, wow.
We had it at the Charles H. Wright,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I think it was just those two places.
Okay.
But they were amazing. So when that relationship kind of split, I just wrote my play and then put it on, and
And
he
what
was
was
still
your
doing
play? Tell us your play.
It was
Come
perfect love affair.
on.
It was my baby. Yeah.
That's so cool.
And what is that about?
Perfect love affair was about a young lady that had three type of men in her life, and she drew from those three type of men instead of drawing from herself. So
Now,
it was
what
a
does that mean,
self
like drew
love,
from?
her energy. Like
Okay.
she had a sugar daddy in her life.
Oh,
She had a
okay.
man that was a narcissist that she tap danced around, but he actually was abusive to her.
Mm.
But she thought because of his clout and that she was aspiring to be that. You know, he was an executive,
Yes.
but he's a narcissist.
Okay.
So that you know how that relationship, that's a dead end.
Yes.
And then she had a boy toy.
Okay.
Somebody that was just in her life for those type of pleasures.
Right.
And then the love of her life came in on the scene.
Oh, how neat.
But out of all of that, she needed to know and love herself, because everything that she was getting from those relationships, she could do herself. And that to me is the most fulfillment, even though they're in their lives for a reason.
Right.
But to be successful, that starts with them.
You got to start with, you got to love yourself to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was
Yes.
that play.
So what are your intentions when you're creating these works?
My intentions are, number one, to give an authentic story.
I like that.
Some fiction, but my plays and my film that I'm, is in pre-production, they are inspired by truth, like my dreams. I'm a dreamer, so I have visions and dreams. And to be honest with you, it was just revealed that those were plots, because I can't forget those dreams. And
Wow.
we talk about Hollywood needing more content, and you hear the same stories, just different actors and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, here I am
Here
in
I
Detroit.
am. I'm
I'm
here.
a single mom. I gotta work. Everything's doubled up. So it's like, the resources.
That's so cool.
And how do you get into that? The little fish trying to get into the
Somebody's
big
got a
pond.
comment. We got a lot of comments.
And
Hey y'all, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see any
trying
comments.
to read them. It's like as soon as I read them, they switch it over.
Oh, let's see. Oh no, I can't see that.
Oh, so hard, child. So true. Self-love has a lot of power.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you guys do want to call in, number is 313-355-6018.
Yes.
And if that caller called and wants to call back, please call back.
That's right. Don't prank call us, though. I will roast you on air.
Right.
Okay, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a fast.
Watching.
Yes, thank you for watching. You can take a fast break.
Uh-huh.
We're here with Get Down and Dirty Talking Art with Debbie LaPrette, the artist, and Calibri, the
artist.
The
No, I'm
artist.
telling because the camera was on
the
that
camera's
camera.
okay.
That's the
I'm
camera.
looking
I
at
thought the
me
camera
and
was
they-
over
I'm
here.
going, what?
It's switching. So you look around and switch. But
That's
thank
right.
you all for watching Get Down and Dirty Talking Art. We're here. Well, happy Wednesday. We're here on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment. We can see your comments.
We can,
Yeah. And give us a call, 313-355-6018. If you have questions for us or our wonderful guest today, Miss
Alice. And these two knew each other for a trillion years, and I just found out.
The universe pairs together. All right, Barry.
All right, now we got him back. Hello.
Hi, caller. Who are we speaking to?
Hi, this is Bill. And Debbie, how are you?
I am fine. How are you? Thank you for calling.
I'm well. I'm trying to tune into you guys so I can see the show. But for some reason, I'm having an issue. I'm just trying to find, is there a different link I could use, or
No, you did not.
how do I go about this?
Are you watching on WJZZ Cool TV on Facebook or
right.
YouTube?
I am on Facebook, yes. and I can see where you guys were on about 24 minutes ago and saying that the show is coming up soon, but I've been unable to actually view the show live. So I'm just trying to find out if there is
Can you send him the link
another avenue I
straight
should
from
take in order
WJCC?
to
I don't know
view
how
the
to do
show.
that.
Can you just tag him?
Yeah, probably. Let's see
Okay.
if we can.
Sorry.
Sorry, we're just like.
All right, Debbie's gonna tag you on the on the straight from the link. But
Okay,
thank you for calling.
there he is.
Very
Oh,
good.
I.
Very good. Thank
Okay,
you.
how do I
Okay.
do that? Oh, it's that-
Right
okay.
here. Tag him.
Oh, okay.
Tag him.
Okay. So how do I?
What's your name on Facebook so Debbie can tag you?
My name is W.T. Williams.
Wait, I gotta
Okay,
check.
we got to get back to the show.
We gotta get back
Debbie.
to our
yeah,
show.
this
Okay.
is it's a live show.
Yeah. So.
Would you do this on Oprah?
I'm just trying to see the show. That's all.
Well, now you part of the show.
You're part
Everybody
of the show.
say, "Hey, Bill."
Hey, Mr. Bill, with that
Hey.
smooth radio voice.
Indeed.
Thank you very much, Bill.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay.
Where were we at?
I
Okay.
wanted to pull this out too. I actually brought this, and I was telling Debbie. She was like, "Why you got your pad?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I feel the need to bring it." So I have my pad and my whatchamacallit, and I'm gonna do your caricature on the show.
Oh my God, it's so
So-
cool.
I want you to keep on talking,
Oh my God.
For real.
but I did want to ask you, back to your first, what were you doing before you got into the writing, your passions, your dreams? Because you had like 9 to 5.
Just 9 to 5.
Mhm.
Wow.
And I would write poetry. I've been writing poetry, like I said, since I was 14. And the open mics,
Mhm.
and being a mama.
And what is open mics? Is that where you
Open
go?
mic is where you go put your name on the list, and
Right.
then the host call you up and you do your piece.
Oh, so you sing or
You can
just
do
your
anything when it's
So,
open
now,
mic.
Gail, do you hear that? My cousin Gail is a poetry writer, and I'm trying to get her to get more with.
Oh yeah, the
she-
Artist Village. They have
You hear that, Gail?
open mic.
Oh my God.
There are so many open mic
I didn't
spots.
know that.
I think there's one Ken. His name is Ken.
Wow, that's so
I'm on
cool.
Facebook, but there's a list that goes out. I could tag you in it, and then you could share it.
Right.
Yeah, because it's a small community, but we still stay
That is so
close
cool.
knit. But I have not been to a lot of open mics. Number one, because of the pandemic, and I'm a mama, so it's like hard to
Right.
get out. I mean, it's 14 years. I just been kind of just raising him. Yeah.
That's so
But now that
cool.
he can stay home by himself,
Isn't that
Mhm.
nice?
guess what? I can get out.
We're gonna watch Khalid
So
read you
how did it
live. Oh my
feel?
God,
Well,
that's
no,
so
we're
cool.
not taking attention
All
from.
right, we're taking all
But
right.
how did it feel to spread your wings?
You know, I am not gonna make this whole interview about Papa Duck, but it was because of that connection.
We're gonna have to meet.
You're
this
gonna
down,
have to
man.
have him on the show.
Okay.
And you'll understand. It's the energy
Mhm.
and what he brings out of people.
I like that.
And basically, most of everyone on his set was amateurs, but you would know it
Right.
because he brought that out. So I was kind of like the sidekick to that, the co-director, and facilitated rehearsals
So
and things
cool.
like that. So when I kind of wrote my play and he's going on doing his, it just kind of went that way.
So when you're writing your play, does it just like the inspiration just come, or do you just
Well,
write
start
it?
with a thought and
Okay,
kind
and
of
just
like a
keep writing.
storyline,
Yeah.
because actually the Perfect Love Affair, although I had a female to play the leading role, it actually was about a male
Okay.
that has all of these people around him and thinking that he needs all of those people to get to the next level, when really if he put all that energy inside of himself and believed in himself, he could still have that same effect on people that want to support.
That's cool.
But it doesn't mean it's a lifeline. Like if something was to happen to you,
Yes.
then I can
yeah.
still keep going, not to say forget you, but I don't really need you to, like a parasite.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a parasite, and you don't want people around you that are parasites.
I call them the stinking thinking people.
Yes.
I said I don't want no stinking thinking people in my life.
That
you know?
part.
I used to listen to Zig Ziglar many years ago, and he always said one thing I remember: get rid of the stinking thinking people in your life. And it's like you want to have that good energy around
Exact reciprocity.
Okay, I
You
like
don't
that.
want to just have people in your life that is just the takers.
That's
It's a
right.
give and
Oh,
take. It's
yes.
balance.
It is balance.
And so that's where the inspiration came
That
from.
is so cool. Okay,
And then
Miss
here I
Cornelia.
am.
That
Here
is
I
so
am.
cool.
You know,
Here.
So
here I am. And my
And
son was in all of the plays.
that's so
So
cool.
he is an actor, young actor. So that whole genre just still blossomed within me that was already there. Just took somebody to bring it out.
That's so cool.
And now here I am.
Here you are.
and you had mentioned the content, like the need for it. Like, do you feel like it was right on time?
I do.
Mhm.
I do. I always have. It's like I believe in alignment and divine. I don't
Mhm.
believe nothing just happens. I
No,
mean,
no.
that whole law of attraction, laws of the universe. That's my genre, and I just believe that we have new ideas and fresh stories that need to be told, and messages that needs to get out to the world, the universe,
That's right.
especially during this time. You know,
Yeah, it's different.
we need, like they said, love will win if
Mhm.
we let it.
Mhm.
Okay.
And right now, love is taking a beating.
Yes,
It is taking a
And
beating.
Stevie Wonder said it best.
Love's
Love is in need of love.
today. Yes, it is.
Wow.
And so when your intentions are to put that out into the universe, you know, I'm not a singer, you know, I write. So my gift, what I do, I need to make sure that that scale. I mean, you're gonna always have evil,
Mhm.
and if you, it's only two sides: love
Mhm.
or evil, love
That's
or
right.
fear.
That's right.
So
I choose love.
I choose love.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure every day or anything that I do, anything I'm a part of, that that's the intention, so that we can spread that
That's right.
to balance this
That's
out. Because
right.
right now we're like this.
That's
Love
right.
is, I mean, it's almost like, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And I'll
right.
let you in on a secret. I
What?
got
All right.
a
What's the secret?
new
All right.
project coming out that's gonna touch on that, and it is the power to be wrong. We are living in a day and time now that we all know it's just like beating a dead horse of the racism that's in
Right.
America.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
Well, down deep into the root, you can't. If we know as a gardener or anything that anyone has a home, when you pull up a weed, if you don't go down and dig that sucker up
That
and
out,
get the
right.
root, it's just gonna keep coming back, keep coming back.
That's right.
We have to go to the root of some of our issues here to
Yes, we
really
do.
dissolve them.
Yes, we do.
Mhm.
Yes, we do. You
And
gotta
I'm not
go
talking
down
about
deep.
resolve, dissolve. We got to
Dissolve. You
destroy
gotta
the
destroy
root.
the roots. You do,
We do.
because you have those issues and you're holding on to them, and you won't. They won't let them go, and it just keeps surfacing back up.
So when you have the power to be wrong, it's almost
Are you
like
gonna do like
you're.
a motivational thing or something?
She
I
does
am.
that too.
I've been
love
called
that.
the coach, motivational speaker, and I'm just living life. I am
Love
flawed. I have my toxic traits, but in these last 2 years dealing with COVID, it compelled me, because I had a lot of ancestral stuff going on in my family personally, that also just pushed me, kind of like a whitehead,
Yeah,
like
it's
a
like yeah,
pimple,
yeah.
push me to do shadow work and
Wow.
find myself, heal myself, because we didn't have therapists, couldn't go anywhere.
Mhm.
You're
Mhm.
left to yourself.
That's right.
And that was the piece that inspired coming out of the darkness.
Mhm.
Yes.
That came out of that. So here I am, really, really, really free.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the things that I've had my hand in, now they really can blossom. Now I can say, yeah, I am a coach. Or yeah, I can be a motivational speaker to
That is so
some young
cool.
ladies, and they're,
I
because
think
I'm
everybody
52.
needs a motivational speaker. I really
I'm
do.
52 come May 28th.
You're
Yeah.
just a baby.
I know, I know, but I'm a big baby.
That's right. That's right.
So now I'm blossoming. I'm that butterfly,
I love
and
it.
I'm just free, and I'm for love. I take
I
an oath.
like that. I'm for
for
love.
love.
I am. I like that.
that.
I'm for love. That's gonna
Yeah.
be the new theme. I'm
It
for
is.
love.
We need to.
I like that.
We got to
I
tip
love
the
that.
scale. We know it's always going to be evil people out of here, but in this world. But
but they're
those
gonna,
that are loving and those that are lovers,
those are going to come
don't-
forward.
yeah,
Those
come out
people
of the
who love is
closet.
going to come out of the closet. Yeah.
Heal yourself, because if you love yourself, you're going to heal yourself. And if you are a person of love, the universe needs you, because
Yes.
hate is destroying
Oh
our
my God!
planet.
Hate
We don't
and
have to worry about the
anger,
ozone
in
layer.
anger.
Mhm.
Oh my God!
Internally, we're going to destroy ourselves, so we don't have
Yes.
to worry about the ice or the
Yes,
global
because
warming.
yeah.
Hate is
Look at
destroying
me!
us.
I'm trying to peek over the thing.
Don't.
She's not showing.
Don't.
That is
So,
so
yeah.
And I
cool.
love that you're touching on that. We've actually having a conversation about this today with Harold Bragg. Shout out to him. But we were talking about after, right after our president, before our last, it just, you can feel the shift,
Hmm.
Yeah.
just in the energy in the world and the evil in the world. And especially not just important to fuel love, but what happens is once you remove ourselves, a society, from it so far, it because you have to teach it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
it becomes where we can't identify it.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Even the authenticity. Like, I love that you stated
Mhm.
that your pieces and your plays and your
Mhm.
works are authentic.
Mhm.
Um, being free to say no and be wrong, and
Correct.
all that stuff. Because we're in a mode where everybody's putting up this facade, and just in love is
Mhm.
truth.
Hmm.
And I just love that you're showing that.
That's
I
You
cool.
just
know,
love it.
Wow.
I'm born in 1970, so I'm born in that whole. I was being in the womb. I was being cultivated in the
To do that
60s,
love baby, that love
69.
child.
So it's in my DNA,
Yeah, that's
and
so cool. That's
you
so
know.
cool. I just like, my mind is just like going all over the place. It's like, I love that.
That's what's
So are
up.
you going to be doing a play? Or are you going to be doing talks about the love thing? Or
It's mostly the plays,
okay,
and I am.
we're going to have to
I'm
get you out there and do some really.
yeah.
No, we're going to put it out there. You're going to be at the Opera House.
Okay,
That's where she's going to be. Her plays are going to be
I'll
at the
take
Opera
it.
House.
I'll take
She's
it.
going to be at the Opera House.
I love opera.
It's going to be, but or how about at the what is it, the other thing right on Woodward there, the Orchestra Hall,
I like Orchestra
or
Hall.
the Fox or something
The
like that,
Fox would
or
be
the
beautiful.
Fisher.
Now, I was in a play with my former pastor, TJ Hemphill, at the Fisher Theater.
Mhm.
That theater is,
Oh,
it's
I
amazing.
know. The
It's
architecture.
beautiful.
Don't even guess. I know. Trust me. I know.
I know. So, yeah, to
Yeah,
get to that level is like, I'm the
you're going to
Tyler,
be there.
want to be the Tyler Perry of Detroit, but
You are.
that's that level
Oh, I
of
see it.
Fisher
like
I
that.
Theater.
see it. I see it. It's so refreshing. It's just
What's up?
See,
refreshing.
there's all like there's all these jewels. Like you're in Detroit and nobody knows this.
Yeah, I'm
There's
just
like that other. What is the guy? The other guy.
Papa Duck.
Puppy that nobody knows this. So how
I
do
should
we
get him on the
I'm
phone.
craving it.
how do we bring this to the people? How do we let people know that this energy is out there?
It is what I find in Detroit is that we are and I said it, and that's probably why I'm in the entertainment, is we're going to be the next place for
Yes.
entertainment.
Yes.
Mhm.
You
I think
know,
we're already
Yeah.
there.
Well,
and we have to
avant-garde.
support each other.
Mhm.
Yes.
If I can stress the support,
Yes.
if you can support.
That's right.
Show up. If you can't go, buy the ticket.
Yeah.
And give it to somebody that can't afford but has the
Right,
time to go. Because
right.
a lot of times we can't go everywhere.
We try to,
yeah,
but we
you
can't. Do it.
can't.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
if you're a single mom, make no excuses. But that's even harder,
Oh, that's
especially in
harder.
this day and age. I'm
Oh,
raising
God,
a
yeah.
boy,
yeah.
so
And Cleaver's got her too.
Yeah.
So it's
it's
challenging.
it's a challenge.
It's-
But if you can get out there and support, and big ups to all the promoters, Sean P, he's always out there, and support.
It's like we don't know these little treasures are in our
It's
community.
all in
So
Detroit.
many people. There's so many treasures
It's
in
so
our
much.
community. It's like
so much.
what was it? Rosemary said. Was it Rosemary said that about? She thinks that with all the art and everything, like it's something in the Great Lakes. I remember her mentioning something on one of
Mhm.
her.
Like the salt mines or something
Yeah,
like
and she
that.
said, it's something in because look at the music industry and look at everything and all what's
Everything we
moving.
touch here in Michigan and
Mhm.
Detroit, to come out of Detroit in itself
Yes.
is a precious jewel.
Oh, it
We're
is.
like we're more valuable than a diamond.
That's
Because if
right.
you can make it in Detroit, a lot of people say if you can make it in New York, blah blah blah. But if you can
You
make
can
it in
make it here in
Detroit,
Detroit. You
Okay.
can go
you go
anywhere,
anywhere.
but you don't need to leave. You need to stay right
Correct.
here in Detroit. You don't
Correct.
need to go to New York. You don't need to go to LA or
Or
whatever,
Atlanta.
or
Everybody's in
Nashville.
Atlanta.
You need to stay in Detroit and support
Yes, that's
Detroit.
that.
So, do
Let's
we
take
have
a
any
quick
comments? I
station
can't
ID
see
real
nothing.
quick.
We got to take an ID.
Yeah.
Okay, you're watching. Get down to Dirty Talking Art on WJZZ, coolest station in the world.
It's so cool.
We're live on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. So this is me, Debbie LaPrade, and Calibri the artist, who is actually doing the character, and I
Oh,
can't
my
wait to
goodness.
show. And we have our wonderful guest, Miss Alice. So, okay, we gotta get back to talking.
Okay, let's do it.
So, oh my God, it's just I'm just so glad to meet you.
I'm
And
so
my
glad
first
to
time I
meet
met you was at the show.
Right, coming out of the darkness.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm telling you, that show was at the end of that coming out from what I've been
Really?
working on for the last 2 years myself.
Oh my
Really?
God.
So for me to do that painting of a butterfly, I didn't know what I was going to paint. But as soon as I saw it, I said, I can internet. I draw, I doodle, but I write poetry. But
Did you do any poetry reading at the thing? Or?
I
You
did.
did.
Because
Okay.
along with the painting
Dorothy
was
J.
was a
Carter.
poem. Yeah, with
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Right,
And I
right.
won her book too. So
Her
and
book
I'm
is so
I'm
cool.
so in love
Her book
with
is so
this
cool.
lady.
She's just such.
Look
I know.
at that again, just how
Yes.
God works and how you
It
know,
is. It
Mysterious.
is. It is.
just
You
come
know.
out because I just
Yeah.
thought that was appropriate.
Yeah.
Not being somebody that paints regularly. This was your first
Yes.
exhibition, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
Very
God.
first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very first.
I didn't realize
So
that.
to
Sorry,
be
we didn't
around
put the
you guys
picture.
and everyone, and my pictures, and I don't know how it got placed, but my picture was right there as you come in.
Mm-hmm.
It was the very first
Mhm.
Yes, it
picture,
was.
Mm-hmm.
I
the
just,
butterfly, and I just was
coming out of
I
the,
was
oh my
overwhelmed.
God, like the cocoon blooming.
Everything.
Oh my
Then
God.
to turn
Everything.
around because she actually was supposed to do your poem, but then
Right.
Everything was, and I was
What?
just there for the whole day. I
Yeah,
was there
yeah.
for it all.
I was
but
just
you
in
wound up doing it along with Dorothy's book reading. So
Yeah.
you
Oh,
really
okay.
got a treat. And so she didn't
Yes.
just come and read the poem as any old body.
Right.
She
Yeah.
I
came in
did.
with Dorothy Jet Carter.
Oh my
Exactly.
like
God.
opening
Yes.
act.
And then I
Yes.
sat there during her reading, and she had a raffle, and I was the one picking that out. So we made sure it was shuffled out,
And
and
you
I
got the book.
picked my name.
See, it
I
was a
like,
meant to be thing. I always say there's never by
Yes.
chance. Things happen for that main
yes,
reason.
it was
You know,
meant
it's
to
like
be.
you came to us, and now we got to meet you. We got to hear about your story and everything like that. Oh my God, that is so cool.
And I was networking and meeting a lot of people that day.
Oh,
So
it was like
it was like, I really know you. I want to know you. I want to be where you at. I want to do what you do. I want. It's like creating a new tribe.
it is.
And sometimes
It
you
is.
have to detach yourself
Yes, you do.
from what the norm is. They say somebody said, if you want something different, you got to do something different.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
So
Yes.
being in that environment with artists and the
It's like
whole
the
genre,
energy.
yes,
The energy. You can feel
Yes.
the energy when you're with people like that. And I
yes,
love feeling
it's
the
the
energy.
freedom.
And I love the brainstorming. So like
Yes.
Calibri and I, we talk, and it's like our brains just don't shut.
I can only imagine.
I mean, it's like we've been a little mellow, but it's okay. We just need to kind of like chill it. But
It's-
oh my God, it just keeps building and building and building. Oh, it
Yes.
just has. That's I love being with artists. I love meeting people. I'm
I
a
do too.
people person. I love to talk to people. I love to help people. I just love the
Yes.
energy of good people.
Absolutely,
and
it
it's
just makes the world a better place.
It
And
does.
since you're gonna have to live here, we can take a
that's right.
rocket and go somewhere else.
That's right.
We
That's
need to
right.
learn how to be humans.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And teach the kids how
Yes.
to do this. It's so
Yes,
important to
it
teach
is.
the kids. So your son
So-
likes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was saying that you were saying that you like to create experiences for people.
Yeah. So
But,
tell us
Yes.
about
we
that.
talked about the plays and the
Mhm.
writing and the open mic, but you do a bit of everything, events,
Yes.
all of that. So could you tell us what do you mean and what drives that?
Right.
Giving people experiences.
When you have a regular humdrum type life, which we all do, we all have not unless we have the luxury to do whatever. Sometimes that gets redundant.
It does.
So when you go and you get the time and you carve out the time to go somewhere, you don't want the same thing
Nope.
Like if you get
Nope.
dressed up to go to a club, it's the same thing. It's dance, have fun. That's it. Same music. Boo, 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 boo.
Right, right, right.
So you can predict what's gonna happen. You can, but when you come to like, I like to create experiences. So it's adding elements of things that you won't
I
see on a
like that.
regular.
I like that.
Like I like the Vegas feel. Like you're getting
Mhm.
something for paying a
We're gonna be
ticket.
working
Right,
together.
And so
right,
the
right,
people that
right.
I intentionally want on the ticket, I know that there's something in them that they want to reach to the people.
I
So
like
I like
that.
creating a space again for artists
Mhm.
to have that freedom
I like that.
because it's intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so it's the experience. You walk away with like, wow,
Yeah, you want. Yeah,
that was
you,
nice.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
different.
It's different. You want the
Yeah.
different. You want the
Yeah.
different. You don't want the same. I know it's like the same old humdrum.
Yeah, so I want
I
my
like
own
that.
lane. You know, I love friends and family, and we can do it. We can do it together. I love collaborating.
Yeah. Oh my
But
God.
when you walk away from something that IO Entertainment is a part of, I just want it to be just
That's so
different,
cool.
like
Mhm.
Right.
whimsical, magical.
Okay. Okay.
You know, the whole all of that mixed together.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
I
so I
really
try to
like
reach
that.
to a lot of different people, about different walks of life. I love
Wow.
it.
That is so cool. That is just so.
What is the feedback? Because it's needed in Detroit. We don't have, well, not, I won't say, I'm not hating on Detroit, but society period. What is the feedback when people
I was
experience
gonna say the experience.
one of your events? Or
I've got nothing but good, feedback that we need more of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've worked, like I said, with Papa Duck, and that feedback alone, that is a needed
Mm-hmm.
audience because they're here. So you have to try to reach everybody,
Right.
and it's just open. The sky and beyond is the limit.
That's
We
so cool.
we just have to we just have to stay focused on the intention.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
Once you veer off of your intention and it becomes about money or it becomes about
Yeah.
clout,
Sometimes it's hard
you
to.
compromise and something's got to be sacrificed. And you
Yes.
don't want your integrity, your
No.
dignity, you don't want any of that compromised.
Right.
So
Right.
it's
Right.
it's that, we have a lot of people do things for a lot of reasons, and I'm okay
Oh.
with whatever you do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as far as me and the people I like to be around, I like that intentional type of lifestyle,
Yeah.
the positive intention.
Yes. You got an event coming up,
I do.
so we got to talk about this.
Yes.
You
So
guys want to put that poster up? I think you guys have that. I think I did send that picture over to them. Yes. About
so
their event.
coming out of that
There it is.
cocoon,
There it is. It's up.
yay, there it
So
is.
talk to us about that. Sounds very cool.
Coming out of that cocoon, and it's like I again the family part, whole different podcast. But I needed to get back to what I love.
Mhm.
You know,
That's it. You got to. You got to find your
needed to
core
do
where your
it
love is. Yes.
at all costs.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's costly.
I understand.
And
What makes you happy?
yeah,
Makes you
this
tick.
makes me happy. And so when I talked to Alicia over there, just happened to be catching up with her, and I said, "Is Juneteenth open? Because I need to put something together."
So tell us where this place is. This is at.
This is going to be at the Artist Village Detroit.
Okay.
And that is in affiliation with Motor City Blightbusters
Mhm.
and the Java House Cafe. That is John George and Alicia George and
Okay.
Chaz Miller, the
Okay.
house artist.
Okay.
And you may know Chaz.
Yeah, I know
Mhm.
Chad.
So,
yes.
yes.
The Obamas.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I asked, was this particular day open? Because not only is Juneteenth our holiday,
Yes, it is.
African American,
Yes,
it is now a federal holiday.
Is it really?
Yes.
I love it.
And it is amazing to be celebrating that.
And I think it should be.
And it should be.
It should be.
And so when I asked, was that day open? And I wanted a day party. So I wanted something that was, put you in the mindset of the Mother's Day. A lot of stuff for Mother's Day
Yeah.
is built on day parties.
Yes.
I wanted the same kind
I
of
like
feel
that.
for the Father's Day because I'm a daddy's girl.
Okay.
And with Alicia George, just transitioning of her father
Mhm.
and my sister whose father passed some years ago. It's just like the girl thing, and then it's like
Yes,
our
yes.
dads are looking over
That's
on
right.
us.
That's right. I
So
always say
to
my
be able to
dad's
get
too.
that day June 19th.
See, it was a meant to be thing.
Yes.
It was a meant to be thing.
And I met up with her office staff, and we got it on the books. And I went to the folks who I was drawn to
So talk about some of the people you have on.
oh my goodness, there's going to be a nice setup. The DJ
Okay, you
is
guys want to put the picture back up? Go
the
ahead.
DJ is going to be helping us with the
There we go.
motivation. His name is DJ Rize.
Okay.
Rize the DJ.
I
Okay,
like
correct.
that.
Rize the DJ. He's an actor as well. Mintal, my co-host, he's an author. You guys need to get him on
Okay.
the show too, because he's a writer and a poet. He's been a villager for again over 20 years. You have
So when you say a villager, that means from
from the artist village.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a lot of us came out from Cafe Mahogany. So when you're in the spoken word industry or genre here,
Right.
there's certain places
Oh,
like,
that you know it's cool to go to. Okay.
like
Did you hear that,
came
Gail?
from Cafe Mahogany,
Okay.
like Sparrow. I met Sparrow at Cafe Mahogany,
Okay,
and so there's a lot. I mean, again, those are the big. Those
I
are
didn't know
those are
those
real
were out there.
spoken word artists.
That's
So you
cool.
got Chaz 3269 Chaz. He is Detroit's hip hop
Yes,
artist,
yes.
and his style, how he writes, his upbringing, his family orientation. I just always, when I met him, I gravitated
You
to
feel
his.
his energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He is
Yes.
sincere. His music is good. He has a vibe.
Mhm.
Good vibe. Prostel. He's also a spoken word artist. He is a single father, and he is taking care of his kids. I mean, he's
That's
so
so
divine
nice.
masculine. I love looking at his family. I told him he should get his own reality show years ago, but
Oh
I
my
just love
God,
following
yeah.
because his energy is good. He's a guy. He loves hard, and you can see it all in his kids. It's beautiful.
That's so nice to see it.
One single rose. This diva right here, she is so exquisite in her delivery whenever she's on the mic. So she just gives you that Patti LaBelle type
I like
style. So I love her energy. James Shelton, my phone. James Shelton is a musician. He's an organist, pianist, and he's really in the church industry. But he has jazz on his genre as well. And he has his own band and doing things outside of that.
I like that.
Love his energy. So I used to go to church where he played. And I, knew when I needed a band, my first pick, don't get me wrong, was B. Williams.
Okay.
And we all know who B. Williams is.
Yeah.
And of course, he's getting up there.
Yeah.
So his schedule may not get to the little people. But one day we're gonna balance that out.
Right.
But he wasn't available for the event because my last event I had him.
That's
so I always
cool.
want a live band, I always want a DJ, and I always want positive energy on the mic. And so that's what they bring. Then you have Katrina Storm. She is like, okay, who's the opposite of Patti LaBelle in R&B? Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
She's the Aretha Franklin of the mic.
Oh, wow.
She controls the audience. She is an entertainer. She is a beautiful goddess, and she loves what she do. I don't even think she's a Detroiter as far as being native. I think it's Ohio. Correct me if I'm wrong, Katrina.
But we'll let her.
And she just has embraced Detroit as her own.
Like
and you can't tell her that she's not a Detroiter.
Cool.
So
you're living here,
and her family, I think it has to be Ohio, but her family would come to the Artist Village. Again, these are like some of the Artist Village beginners where I started when I was just writing.
So cool.
And they would come and support her, and just to have her energy is beautiful.
So
then
cool.
you have Kevlar. Not save the best for last, but Kevlar is like he is a quiet warrior. But when he opens his mouth on that mic and words began to flow, it is life changing.
It's like you really feel the
His
energy of his.
words go to the soul and spirit of a being, not just their ears.
Right.
He's going to give you something that is
To
going
really
to actually
gonna
change
your brain
the
function.
connectors in
I
your
like
brain.
that. That's when you can do so. We're going to take a really fast
Yes.
break. We're here at WJZZ Cool Jazz TV. Get down and dirty talking art. And we forgot the last part. Why art? This is why art right here.
Yes.
So I'm Debbie Colibri and Miss Alice. So let's get back to our talking.
So yeah, that is the ticket.
And that is at June.
That is Sunday, which is
Okay.
Father's Day.
Which is Father's Day.
And
it's from what
Juneteenth.
time?
It is a day party, which is from noon to 5.
Okay.
And there's going to be these artists, and there's going to be a couple of more people that are going to get on the mic with the events that just happened. I knew that I needed to balance this out because we're still in the rawness of what just happened.
Yes.
In Buffalo, New York. God rest their souls.
Yes. Oh my
so
gosh.
we just got to balance it. And I said, well, again, the intention. And I took a day off. I took 10 hours for those lives, 1 hour for each.
That is so beautiful.
And I said, well, what can I do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about the problem.
Right.
I'm talked out. What do I need to do?
I like that.
So I said, well, we are getting into an election time and season, and you have your candidates on the local level that are campaigning. One happens to be a very good friend of mine, actually my director of my stage plays, Mr. Matthew Johnson, who's running for Wayne County Commissioner, District Number 2. So
all right, y'all hear that?
Y'all heard that. Vote.
Vote
out
for
and
him.
vote, register and vote. So I reached out to him and I just was brainstorming, and I wanted to bring more than just the entertainment to the event.
Right.
So I want to have the political audience there too, and the representatives. So if you are campaigning, please feel free to come to the event, and you're welcome to the mic. And if you are a politician campaigning, of course, that is complimentary to me, because I want you there to talk to the people. We need to motivate people to get out and vote. So
I like that.
Matthew Johnson is going to do his thing at the event as well.
Okay. No, do you have to buy tickets, or how do they reach
the tickets? I'm doing
We'll
pre-sale tickets are $20.
We'll put it on
and
our
I'm
page.
taking all forms of payment. I have physical tickets. There will be tickets at the Artist Village, and some of the artists will have tickets. So you can reach anyone, but my number is on the flyer.
And we'll put it on our Facebook page too, so that
and
everybody
they can reach
can
me,
see it.
Cash App, Zelle.
Just get her tickets.
Yep, cash in hand.
Come on.
But yeah, that's where we're at, and
so cool.
You know, it is just for me to get back into this lane. I started my rehearsals back up. It's just time. And I'm here for it.
I like that.
I'm here for it. Like my motto, I get it done.
Yeah,
get it done is the new
legal
motto.
Secretary, legal secretary.
It's get it done.
All of that, notary, all of that.
I like that. I like that energy. I really like that energy.
But I have to only put so much on my plate now.
I know.
Because I have
a lot on your plate.
Sometimes we put too much on our plate.
Yes.
But it's okay. I can't see if we have any comments. I'm sorry, people. I can't see.
I know, and I didn't put my glasses on.
I think this is just either way. It's inspiring to viewers that are watching and tuning in. You know, I think it's motivating. Well, it's inspiring. Like I said, for people that maybe might have worried about jumping out or whatever, and you know, the fact that you're saying it's necessary, it's needed, do it. God does infuse you with gifts and stuff like that, and don't feel like, well, it's not me. Yes, you.
Yes,
people are scared
Alice.
to take
it.
People
are taking that chance.
People are scared. They sit there and they talk themselves out of doing something, and I look at it as just do it. So if it doesn't work out right, you just work out the bugs and you just keep doing it until it's just.
They say the opposite of love is fear.
Is that really?
It's not hate.
Wow.
It's fear. You lose the fear, and when you choose love, and if you do something because it's love, is love driven, is what you love to do, and now you can take that love and make it a negative too.
Oh,
some people love to be messy. You know,
negative.
people love to, you know, like some of the bigger people, like Wendy Williams. That was her call. She liked to be drama and all that, but
Right.
But
she did.
again, it's the energy.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
choose love. Let fear go.
Choose love.
Just do
Use
it.
happiness. Just choose
it.
everything. Yeah.
What? Do it.
Wow. That's so cool. I
You're
wonder
gonna
how
make me cry. I know she is. I'm gonna cry on national TV.
That's
Well,
all
it's
right.
been a
Let me
minute.
cry.
So we're gonna see, because it's been a minute
That's
since I've been
okay.
sitting there like, it looks like a courtroom sketch.
Right.
It's better than the courtroom stuff.
I
We got
know,
Cleaver, the
I
artist,
know.
doing it.
That's-
Everybody, you got
But
Cleaver
now
doing
you
your
got some
slide.
ump to it, so now it's worth some money.
Listen, that is when I tell you that is going on in a frame immediately. That's how I take off work and go to the store,
Oh,
Michael's, and
that
get a
is
crack.
putting pressure on me.
I
I'm just trying to
can't wait
keep
to
this
see
light.
this. I keep trying to look, but she's not letting nobody
I'm
see it.
telling you, God told me that I would get back what I lost.
Mhm.
That comes in the form of scriptures and
It
pastors
does.
and
It does.
and elders. Whatever you
Mhm.
lose is gonna come back.
It does.
Mhm.
When
It
I
does.
lost them caricatures, I'm emotional.
How did you lose them? Is it just?
It's
It's
so
lost it.
personal.
Oh, okay.
Look.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. That's all right.
But they were lost,
Okay.
destroyed, and folks don't know when something has more than just a monetary value.
Mhm.
Mhm.
When I
It's
look at when I
emotional.
had those caricatures on my vision board, they represented where I was at in
cool.
life.
Talk about a vision board to people. A lot of people don't understand what a vision board is.
Oh
I
my
think it's
goodness.
a really a.
Vision boarding
And
is
I haven't done that, but I think I need to do that.
it is I put a twist on it this year. I'm a part of a 5 women club. It's my sister, myself, and 3 other ladies, and we started the beginning of the year, where our first event was in December, where we took up collections, we gave out stuff to those downtown that were less fortunate.
Right.
And then that January we did a vision board. We
Mhm.
did this by Zoom. And um we began to say, well, what's going to be your vision? Are you going materials?
So it's like you're actually challenging that person and you're helping them work
Yep.
through it. I like that.
And we got on
You're
Zoom
supporting
and did
each
it.
other.
Absolutely. And I told myself, you're not going to put anything material on your vision board.
Okay.
You're going to work on your character. You.
That.
So instead of putting a house, because I have 2, because I have one from 2018.
Okay.
And then I did one this year.
Okay.
So the one 2018 still got material stuff that I'm still working towards.
Okay.
But when I put on there my character, how I wanted to see myself as a person, what I wanted to work on, the fears, the abandonment,
your fears
all of that
are so major because people they fear
All of
they
that.
just don't want to.
You want to be a loving person, you want loving and kindness around you, you be that. Challenge yourself to be what you want.
That's true.
So you can put that on vision boards. So I went through a lot of like those health magazines with the yoga. In fact, I've been practicing yoga 2 weeks now.
Good for you.
But that's on that vision board.
So you
For
actually
mindfulness,
you're
I put my
actually-
chakras on there.
Okay.
All of that.
Wow.
And I worked on it. So come February, we had 28 days to try to knock off some of the stuff that we put on the
How many
vision
did
board.
you guys do?
Oh my goodness. We did like 50-50.
Okay.
So we
okay.
said we'll just carry it and roll it.
Okay. Okay.
And so each month we try to do something.
Okay, we're almost getting down to
We're
our time.
gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap it.
All right.
I wanted to just. We like to end on a positive.
Yes.
note.
How about a positive
So,
note,
is there
please?
any bit of advice that you would like to give your viewers or just anybody?
Lose the fear
I like
and
that.
let love win.
That is a powerful statement.
Yeah.
Lose the fear and let love win. All right, y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Lose your fear and let love win.
Yeah.
I want to know how many people are going to take this challenge on. You hear? I want to hear every single person who's listening to us to take this on, to lose the fear and let love win. Yeah. Oh, that gives me goosebumps.
Yes.
Wow. Oh. And don't forget, she's got Juneteenth on Father's Day.
Yes.
We'll have the information on our Facebook page. Please and Cleary, how are we doing? Oh, she sighs. So it's like, okay, are we gonna go? Ah, I love it!
Yes.
Oh my God! Show it to the camera.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes,
God!
honey. Yes.
All right.
I
Well, thank you,
love it. Thank
everybody.
you, everybody. You're here. We get down and dirty talking. Arr!
Miss Alice Smith, everybody. Look forward. Come out Juneteenth weekend, Artist Village. I'll be there, bells on, and then just support everything else she does from the
I would love
plays,
to be there.
films coming out. Everybody
Yes.
just be on the lookout.
Oh,
Thank you so
thank
much
you,
for coming
everybody,
on.
and thank you for being here with us. Oh my God, what a, oh my God.
I don't have my markers, so that I had to. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Next week, I'm not sure who we have, but we got another great guest. So